Hey folks, welcome back to Abiotic Factor. Josiwe here. Last time we entered into the village. I forget exactly what it's called. Not the Night Realm. Do we see... Yeah, here. Village Den Dako Yir. But I noticed that there is a resource here that we did not acquire. The first resource in the list is some sort of material that we didn't find in there. So I'm actually going to dip back in real quick. This is, having cleared it, our jump pack should now work, and we might have a few more advantages. Plus, without the reset, the hostile Cha entities shouldn't be there. Let's actually see if we have an entry on them. Exor Cha, yeah. Must be kept in geomagnetically isolated conditions with permanent failsafe connection to backup power. Perforation suppressive measures must be observed at all times. Must not be permitted near sticks, branches, short poles, pikes, long-headed tools, or any implement it might use as a weapon. Less affected by electricity. They should all be dead. I'm going to dip back in and see if I can find this resource that was mentioned. So I don't know what we missed exactly, but I'm going to take another quick look around the village here, see if I can figure it out. We've already heard Derek. There are some interesting items here, but things that I already have plenty of back home. We do have the exit portal there if we want it, but let's see. Maybe now that I have the jump pack, maybe what I want to do is jump over here. Before we wouldn't have been able to get here, but now we can kind of take a look around this area, see if there's any resources that we've missed. There is some antiverse gel there, but again, I have access to that already. The jetpack does not prevent us from taking falling damage if we fall far enough. It just lets us go horizontally. So I think we need to get back into the water and then explore again. I suppose there could be something down here. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not sure what we've missed. It's this dark blue color. Maybe we can find it. Let's see. We know that these are the little creatures. They're holes. This is kind of a dark blue, this giant wood, this mushroom. That's not it. Looking for anything I can interact with that I missed the first time around. I can interact with the mushrooms. Is it possible I can... No, I can't chip anything off of that. I can't get up there. It is nice having the long jump pack work now. Bunch of dead pests. Maybe in this pool? No. I possibly should have brought my fishing rod here. I could give myself another fishing rod and we could try it if nothing else works. This looks interesting. Ah, this is what I missed. These blue crystals. Okay. Let me see what this is. Yeah, there it is. Transcendium. Okay. Interestingly, that did not unlock a bunch of new recipes. But now that I know what I'm looking for... So I could spend some time running around here searching for those and farming them, or I could just give them to myself. I think just this first time, maybe I'll take another quick pass around, see if I've missed anything else somehow. And we'll grab up a few of these materials. Like I said, the Exor Cha should still be dead, so we shouldn't have any hostiles to deal with. really. I wouldn't think. They were quite nasty. I have what I feel is pretty good equipment for this stage of the game, and boy, did it not... There's another one. Boy, was it not good enough to kill them fast. I might have to take a look at building some more stuff when we get back home. There's another piece, another 3 pieces of the Transcendium. What do we have up here? More of these wind chimes. I grabbed one of these. They don't seem to unlock anything. What else have we got in this village? It's curious. More bones here. Oh, wait. Who are you? You're not hostile. Kin Hak Ja'al Da.
You have chosen.
I have chosen what? The Exor Chief. Somewhere between mystic and monster, this creature appears to be a leader of the Exor in this realm, imparting messages that are oblique but unmistakably warnings. Get a quick screenshot of this guy. Interesting. What else do you have to say? Hang on. How close do I have to be for you to turn your head? Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
It cannot be undone. Ninjati sees you now with myriad eyes.
Mininjati. Choosing something that cannot be undone, I was seen by myriad eyes of Mininjati, untranslatable. Is that, when we left this place, we saw like a strange creature in darkness with like red eyes. That must be what he was referring to.
In silence was safety. Now no longer. You must adapt, as we have.
New recipe, okay. Exor straps, that's going to be armor. A broad plate of bone and skull from an all-too common foe. Armor 22. The set, Exor agility, movement speed greatly increased, and can't break legs from falling. If I get the full set, when entering combat, the spirit of an old Exor will join your side. That sounds amazing. We need Exor skulls, projection matrix, and Kevlar scraps along with this Transcendium. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have enough to build it now. 22 is pretty good. That would get us to 88 armor, all told. Well, let me double check. 22, 22, yeah. And we get a little bit of heat and cold resistance. So we would lose our stealth, but we would go up to 88 armor from 64. Not bad. If I look at all the armor, what's the like highest value? These are trinkets and hats and stuff. The Exor stuff is 22. Is this already sorted by armor value? 18, 10, 10, stuff 16, 17, the breastplate of Hex. Jinx chin plates is 17. Get the bionic legs. There's 18s down here. So 22 I think is the best we found. I might need to craft this set moving forward. I don't know what this Symphony of String means. You feel lighter than normal, and you bring a bit of Antiverse 1 everywhere you go. That's kind of interesting. That's an interesting set. So yeah, this new set we just unlocked by talking to this guy is the best heavy armor we can get. Might have to build that. Anything else to say?
You have been perceived. The waters now flow. You look without knowing, seeking for a reason to search. Inverted, adrift. a nullity upon the waters. It cannot be undone.
All right, well, so that's a little bit concerning. How do I get down from your little place? I might want to have a few more pieces. Oh, look at this. Exor Spear. What is this? Where did it go? Sharp weapon. 30 damage, plus 15, can chop up remains. That is better than the cane sword, so that could replace the cane sword as my new sharp weapon. I don't have any healing gel right now. I need to either gift it to myself or go home and make some, I guess. So we could farm this place for more Transcendium. I think the 6 we have is probably enough. Probably the only thing I want to craft with it is that armor set, but that would use all we have. So I'll take a quick glance around to see if I can find like a little bit more. Yeah, there's a little bit more. Any more of these little blue rocks anywhere? I wonder if fishing in this anti-juice would be interesting. Sometimes, mostly I don't need food anymore because I've turned off the hunger. But I do wonder if... Ooh, there's something still alive, something I didn't kill. But sometimes they can drop other resources when you chop them up at the cooking station. And I wonder if I shouldn't try to fish in the anti-juice to see if there's anything neat in there. There could be a new fish that I haven't seen before. I think that's the kind of thing I'm just going to look up and spawn for myself if I need it. I don't really want to spend too much time on the mini games and the crafting and the gathering stuff. I want to do it for the new items like this where I haven't seen it before. And honestly, this is probably enough. That gives us 12. Yeah, I think that's enough. But after I've done the prerequisite, if you will, the like starter amount, after that I'll just spawn items for myself. I do see the exit portal down there. It's still glowing red, which is concerning. But I think that's enough. Let's head back, if I can find the path. I don't know if we're going to see Ming Jati again when we go through this red portal. That'd be interesting. He's seen us once, so he's aware of us now. It's not like we can do anything about it. That's a jump pad. Yeah, let's see the way out. Yeah, there he is again. Okay. So you're some sort of eldritch being? And you've seen me. Alright, that's probably not great. Alright. So, back to power services. There's the buoyancy lab we have to explore, and then there is... we've been over there. We've taken that ride to get on there. Let me see where this goes. And what this is showing us. We have the antiverse gel on us as well. Oh, it's Layak. Hey, buddy. Why don't you dissipate? We got you on the ground down there. All right. Do I want to get down to the ground level for some reason? Take you out real quick. Emitting spores. Oh, there's that gardener robot. Hold on, I do want to talk to that thing. I think it's non-hostile. I think it's related to Kyrie, or Kylie, rather. Let's go check in with this thing.
Power services.
What is it saying? It's not hostile.
Hello, organic friend.
Staff member.
Fellow Gate
Waterbot.
employee, I am K18. Dr. Wakeman entrusted me to care for the plants and vegetation in this sector. Some new office plants were unexpectedly added to my routine, but I have adapted to this change. I hope you are pleased. The plants are growing so well. In fact, one has blocked the entrance to the reactors, a fungal bloom. The growth covers the lower entrance and may require a neutralizing agent. I was not given access to such chemicals, but if you wish further access to the facility, perhaps you can procure some. Please enjoy the vegetation.
Okay. Let's look at the entry here for the Waterbot. The so-called Waterbot is an experimental creation of Dr. Stuart Wakeman, dedicated to nurturing nature and tending to the various plants around the Gate Cascade Research Facility. Whether actually sentient or a clever simulation, it's difficult to know for certain, and Dr. Wakeman continues to refuse to contribute to the Gate PAL database. We also saw news about the reactors. Right, we need the gel to get through the fungal bloom.
Organic colleague, I detect you carry one of Dr. Wakeman's subjects with you. You failed to activate her vocalizer. I have corrected this for you. Hello, Ms. Muir.
Hello, friend. It is good to be with you.
Oh, Kylie can talk now.
Are you exiting this facility as well? I have observed Gate employees passing into the portal. None have returned, so they must be happy there. There is no one to enjoy this garden now. Only myself. Take care. I would not want you to expire soon.
I mean, it's a nice sentiment. I think they're all dead, though.
Do you require assistance? The portal was closed for a long time, but now it is open again, and the plants flourish. I am very happy to see these plants thriving so thoroughly.
Yeah, I bet you are. This goes back over there.
There is no way through to the reactors without antifungal chemicals. If you seek an exit, I suggest the portal. The total number of negative reports from those passing through is 0.
Yeah, like I said, that's because they all died. Can we interact with Kylie now? Experience gain increased. This item can eventually be upgraded at an enhancement bench. I'm trying to get a sense of the overall layout here and whether there's any secrets to be found. There's like 2 levels. There's the upper level and the ground level. We've got some of these guys out here. The little will-o-wisps. If you capture those in test tubes, you can trade them for rebar, which would be great if I were still struggling for resources. Some sort of... Oh, is that the fungal bloom right there? Or can I get down into that water? I'm not sure. We do have a jump pad here if we want to get up. Yeah, the yellow paint is showing us the way. Okay, so we can take that jump pad, but I want to examine this lower area first. We do have a pathway here. Yeah, the map design in this game is fantastic. It's confusing, it's vertical, there's tons of branching paths, and it's all just really well done. But all of that makes it hard to memorize. If I dove into this water, could I don't even know if I can get into it. I guess I should check. No, I have to stand on the surface. So there's like, it's playing the snow sound as I walk around on the surface. So it's like frozen. Is this the fungus that I need to, but then I can't place the gel anywhere. Let's see what else we can find about this area. Yeah, it looks like we can see through it and that there's space below. Zip lines. Okay, where are we now? All right, so the water's down there. I think we were never able to open this. So let's see if we can... Let's make that our next objective, getting inside. I guess we have to go in here and then maybe double back around. I can't remember if we've been here or not. I think we... Yeah, there's the tram entrance. So is there a route down somewhere in here that lets us get underneath to where that door is? There might be something I want to see up there. Not sure. Not sure if I could get up there or not. We do have some stairs up here. Yeah, we've been all through that. I'm not sure how we get to that locked red door yet. There is, yeah, there is. It's growing through the roof. I think that's just a support structure. I don't really think there's anything up there. But I might be, no, I might be wrong because there's a pathway. How would I get on top of... How would I get on top of this? Let me see if I can... I don't know if I can get on top of this fungus and then maybe jump. Okay, that worked. Oh, hold up. It's a little tough to make it work. Yeah, there's a blockade there that's sort of stopping me from... Let me go this way. There we go. Okay, so we can get up here. Yeah, there's nothing to see, though. Yes, we could have come... Yeah, we could have come this way after getting up on top of that. Nothing up on the roof. Okay. So, I mean, we've seen what this has to offer. Still don't know how to get to that door underneath there. There must be another pathway somewhere. So up here, more fungal growth. What else have we got? Is this the stuff we have to get rid of? Probably, right? With the gel? But not these individual stalks. There's probably a big chunk of it. They've been, the game has been sort of foreshadowing this as an important element. But as of now, I haven't seen where we would use the gel. I hear... Yeah, there's definitely some bees around here. We're not going to mess with them. All right, so there's the water bot. We're up on the upper level of its area now. So there's that big area of water that we can walk on with something. There's another creature here somewhere. Maybe a jumping path here? We might have to go down below now. Not sure. I could probably make it over onto that with the long jump. If I wanted to, and then get up there. I don't think there's any value in that, though. There's a jump pad here to get back up. Where is this? I'm hearing like a peccary or something. I don't see it. Let's move in. That's already dead. We come over here. Is there like... I don't know what we're hearing there. Did we went through that, right? I think we did. Yeah, we went through here. Okay. Guess we keep exploring. Big gate door that we can't open. What else can we find? It's deliberately quite confusing here. All these narrow kind of corridors through the mushrooms. There's multiple levels. All right, that's all blocked off by fungus as well. Got a pest there. There's a, yeah, that's, I think we took that zip line over to there and then backtracked to see the water bot. So we're revisiting some areas now. Open up there. Get up here. There's the peccary. Okay, a couple shots of the old laser pistol takes him out. Would have loved to have this earlier in the game when I was terrified of them. Carbuncle. What else have we got here? I don't know. This doesn't seem... Oh, maybe that's... Hold on. That looks promising. Yeah, here we go. Okay. So we are going to place the antifungal gelatin. That's going to eliminate that entire thing. Very cool. Going to completely eliminate all of it. Okay, so now we have the pathway down. We will come back and investigate this. I think I need to get home and check my crafting bench a little bit. I think I need to get home before we actually go to reactors. I'm probably going to craft that new armor set. And maybe some new weapons. I'm not sure. I'm going to take a look at what's available, what's possible. But I do want to see, like, the buoyancy lab that we skipped over before as well. Yeah, this is a whole big thing. All right, that's down to reactors. Okay. Let's see what else this area has to offer first before we do anything else. Okay, so I think reactors is over here, and at this point we've seen almost the entire area for power services. Yeah. That was a dead end. I still don't know how to open that red door over there, which is a little blustering, but oh, we got a whole other portal here to explore. Neat. Okay. I might want to grab up that. I might want to get, yeah, I think I want to go home first because I think I want to get myself some healing syringes and maybe restock my armor and a few weapons and things before we do anything else. We do have an Exor over there, trudging around, and down here. This is a cheap one. That one's harder to kill. If I take this, okay, if I take this zip line, I can get behind him. He's still gonna be hard to kill. Okay. That worked fairly well. Is this the rare two-way zip line? No, it's still only one way. Okay. I suppose we should explore all of this, right? The power transformers down in the water make me nervous that going in the water is a bad idea, but I guess I don't know. Oh shit, that's... Bad time for you to show up. accidentally shot him, and I was afraid he was going to turn hostile and come at me. I have the X-ray gun on me, so I could have gotten rid of him, but he does a lot of damage very quickly, so, you know, a little nerve-wracking. Okay, so there were a bunch of aliens here, but I'm not... Those are radioactive. I didn't notice that. They have the radioactivity symbol on them. I wonder if there's resources down there that I need. So I could risk the radiation while wearing the wetsuit to go down and explore, or I could hold my breath and wear my radiation suit too. I guess it depends on how dangerous it is. I see the radioactivity. I don't see resources per se. I don't see anything that I could smash up, unless I could smash the reactors themselves. Do I want to go down there? Maybe a quick dip just to check it out. Oh, look at this. There's another cacophonous crate here. So the only way to open these is to get the key, which, as far as I'm aware, the only place to get one of the keys is the furniture store. It's a random drop, it seems, from the presence there. But again, I'm not really a big fan of just endless farming, and the contents don't seem that great. All right, let me dip into the water real quick. Let's see if there's anything. I mean, it might instant kill me. I don't know, depending on how radioactive it is. Oh, is this waste? Oh, I think this might be radioactive waste from the reactors. That's what they're storing here. So there's probably... Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. It's all stored in the water here. Okay, all right. So we do have this portal world that we could explore. Like I said, I think I need to go home first. So I think what I'm going to do is cut the video. I'm going to travel home. I'm going to do some crafting and some inventory management and stuff. And when we get back, I'll be here. I'll be restocked. I'll show you what I've done. And we'll dive into whatever this portal is. We'll check that out. After that, because this is the buoyancy lab, right? Yeah, after that, we can go straight into the remaining portion here that leads down to the reactor. I did see there was a Derek hologram that we want to get, and whatever the actual route to reactors is, and find out all about that. But yeah, we're going to take a break here, so we'll see you in a bit. All right, we're back. A few things have changed. I have created the XOR set, so we have all 4 of those pieces with the 88 armor and the set bonus. Movement speed increased, can't break legs from falling, and when entering combat, the spirit of an old XOR will join your side. We'll see how that plays out. I also have brought along the laser collector, which we can actually place down to recharge the deatomizer. And we had an attack overnight while I was back at my home base. The alternate fire on this is actually incredible, much more useful than I thought. It's not one blast that completely depletes it. It's a stronger version of the beam that depletes it faster, but it's still very usable. I also have a crafting bench and an empty personal teleporter with me for when we get to the reactors, so I can set up a teleport there. And everything else is pretty standard. I did grab this XOR spear to use in place of the cane for chopping up remains. We got the Night Magnum, the energy pistol, the mag bow, the carbon pickaxe, the X-ray lamp, the deatomizer, and I've restocked on healing syringes. So we're all good. And yeah, we're gonna dive into this. What was this place called? The Bounce Lab or something? Buoyancy Lab. We're gonna dive into this portal and find out what it is. Okay, it appears it's an in-universe teleport of some sort. I'm not quite sure where we are. I believe we've been down there. I don't know if we came up here before. Is there anything of interest here? Yeah, I definitely have not seen this exit portal before. What is this? Where exactly are we right now? I think we just opened up... I think it's just a shortcut to get home, right? Because we've definitely been here before. Let's see if it takes us back. I think it's just a shortcut. I can't quite remember where this goes. This is somewhere in the mines. Yeah, we're up high in the mines. Whoa! Oh, that's my guy. That's my Exor spirit. Okay. I'm reasonably certain that I have been here before. Yeah, I don't think we need to be here fighting. So I think we're gonna leave and go back. I think this is just a shortcut of sorts. Yeah. So it's not a portal world, it's just a shortcut. All right, fair enough. I guess then that we are going to head into the reactors, which is totally fine. Buoyancy lab. Yeah, I think we've now seen everything there is to see here. So onward to reactors to find out what our next obstacle is, and what the next challenge is, and what we're supposed to do next to try to escape this place. We've got the big swimming area. I can't honestly... Yeah, we've been up there because this was all covered with the fungal bloom before. Oh! You scared me. What does this say? Sagat detests you. Who is Sagat? Huh. Okay, we've got power services. We've got a little area here. So some nice items if I was still harvesting. There's some transcendium, plus the refined carbon, duct tape, steel, box with goodies in it. I haven't seen a red toolbox before, but unfortunately nothing new in there either. First aid kit. And looks like we've got a message. That's about it.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting, Research Director. The Gatekeepers are indispensable, I do not deny it. They serve a necessary purpose, containing and occasionally culling some of the more unusual specimens our work requires. If ultimately their own agenda is not entirely clear, that is not what concerns me. It is their hocus pocus, their willingness to harness forces we have not analyzed or assessed. This is what I fear.
Yeah, the Gatekeepers do seem like they're kind of into the whole edgelord mystical, like embracing my inner power kind of a thing. Maybe they know something the scientists don't, but then why are they working for them, right? All right, well, let's dive in the water and see if we can find our way down to reactors. I had sort of assumed there would be like a pipe or a drain down here that we would be going into, but I don't see anything like that. Yeah, I'm having trouble getting out. There we go. Then what am I... Maybe I go down... Maybe... No, we've been there. That's where the portal is. Oh, this door. Of course, this door. Alright, Sagat detests me. Such is life. My little idiot friend is here. It's like... Yeah, we've got a, Metal Gear Solid style sloped elevator. Let's call that. And ride that down. Technically, I guess, with the spirit of the XOR, I could have jumped all the way to the bottom. I don't know if I wanted to test that. I mean, what does it say? Movement speed increased, can't break legs from falling. So maybe I could have just jumped here. Only one way to find out, though. And a long run back if I mess up. I do want to get this this workbench set up here in the reactors fairly early, so I have a method to go home and craft new weapons and armor as they unlock. Alright, water spilling down from the reservoir above. Somehow... Oh, there is a drain. Alright. Power services. What we got over here? There's another tram station, and the check-in is past this door. A symbol? An Omega symbol? Omega means the beginning and the end, right? There's like what looks like a fast travel network over there. Offices and water main. Yeah, we can unlock another type of fast travel through that. Okay. Observation is this way. Oh, there's Dr. Khan, of course. Any chance there's something new because this is a new area? Rebar. Hose. Nope, just the normal. Okay.
Come here, my friend.
Yeah, I don't trust you at all, bruh. Can I get in here? Do we have a socket in here? No. An elevator. That, of course, does not work. And a water cooler, but no socket, so we can't set up here. All right, let's talk to Dr. Khan.
I'm not going to lie to you. This is worse than I expected. Much worse. This sector is swarming with gatekeepers, which can only mean one thing. Gate is cleaning house, and we are the dirt. They were using a waygate in the center to come and go from this facility, but now those scoundrels have shut down the nuclear reactors that power it. I presume to prevent the invaders from using it. However, we rather need that waygate to not be closed, but no need to get ahead of ourselves. Let's start simple with Dusk Reactor. That seems sensible. It just needs a little fuel, I imagine. I'm going to look around. Maybe poke my nose into a few spots and try to figure this place out a little more. I'll let you know what I dig up.
Okay, so we got the new area, the reactors. Gatekeeper egress. Gatekeepers have overrun the reactors. Neo-marauders, insane special ops employed by Gate to deal with the most dangerous entities in our world. Today, apparently, that includes me. Dr. Khan says the gatekeepers enter and exit the facility via some kind of waygate, but they've shut down the nuclear reactors that power it. Each reactor has a unique name. I need to power them back on, starting with Dusk Reactor. Exit. I checked out the portal in the center of power services, I think. Oh, what is this? Oh, there's a new quantum exchanger available here with a material we are not familiar with. We've got 2 portals we never opened back at the labs area, which I believe is where containment is. There's still that that arcade cabinet we have to check out. To activate the Gatekeepers exitway gate, I need to get 4 reactors back online first. Another set of objectives, more content. We've got to be getting close to the end of the game here.
It's all older perforation technology down here. Tremendously energy hungry, as I'm sure you're aware. I can't possibly imagine what they need 4 nuclear reactors to power. Maybe we can get away with just the 1 for now. The waygate, the one they closed, I'm not sure where it leads. Another gate facility, perhaps. But as long as it gets us out of here, I'm really not too fussy. Imagine the most savage mercenaries on Earth. Add paranoia, black magic, a technicolor rainbow of cruelty, and gatekeepers would eat them alive. They're human cruise missiles, if human is even the right word.
My, that doesn't sound good.
This place is a maze!
Yeah, no kidding.
I won't bore you with how I got down here, but it wasn't easy. You have no idea how thick the concrete is around here.
You moved through the concrete?
Gatekeepers. I'd call them single-minded, but that barely begins to cover it. Let's just say, in terms of their thinking, black and white would be an improvement. As far as they care, it's just black. All the way down. The Gatekeepers want to keep us out of the reactors entirely. Maybe they overestimate us. Maybe not. But I've seen what happens when something gets in the way of their objectives. Well, I've seen the remains. It's all older perforation technology
there we
down
go.
here.
So I can get up there.
As I'm sure you're aware.
Possibly with a jump pad.
Imagine what they need 4 nuclear
But we might not need
reactors
to.
power. Maybe we can get away with just the 1 for now.
Another symbol. Perish fools. Wave, dusk, gale, mist, cloud, and rain. I guess these are reactor names? So that pipe leads to gale or led to gale? Rain and wave are offline, I guess, or broken. Here's that. Yeah, here's where we didn't need to jump, apparently. Perish fools. Yeah, okay. Well, we've only got one thing we can do, which is this, so let's do this. Okay, that turned on the light over there. This was open, yeah, okay. We've cracked something open, that's for sure. It was this gate here. Okay. So was this the symbol for dusk? Yeah, this is the symbol for dusk. The circle with the... No. This is a symbol that's not lit up there. This is the one I thought was Omega. Alright, now. We have some problems in that I no longer have my super stealth technology, and it sounds like these gatekeepers are very dangerous. There's a lot of this purple paint around, too. A hand with an eye in it. Not sure what all that means. We got a couple of fast travel here. Labs flow transit. Let's get that turned on. And then offices water main. So this, I guess, is a shortcut back to offices, although exactly where that would open up, I'm not clear. But these are usually two-way, so maybe I'll check this out real quick. Oh, right, you're my ally. Okay, well that's a really nice shortcut back to the entrance then. Unlabeled, but still really great. Here's the tram. Or the way to the tram, I guess. That's a pretty solid shortcut, I have to say. What we got going on in here? All right, that's a reactor. Oof. That's reactor dusk, the circle with the square in it. Oh, I don't need to be wearing this anymore. You're on the path. What is this going to open up? Keypad doesn't seem to work. Oh, this is probably after I get it repowered. Maybe that'll open this reactor portal. Check-ins here. Yeah, these guys have been scrawling their chalk symbols or their paint symbols everywhere. A lot of eyes. Okay, so we got a number of vehicles. Are these things I can just drive? No. Oh, they're European. Yeah, I don't have the hotwire kit. Okay. We do have a charging station. And they've placed an interesting symbol behind Derek here.
Dr. Derek Mance reporting, Research Director. One of the Gatekeeper mystagogues made a request to my department today. At first I could not understand a word it was saying, until I realized they were incanting something. Slowly, the words, "Deliver us weapons," appeared on the wall behind me. Written, I later realized, in blood. Could someone not show these animals how to use the email system?
Yeah, probably not. Okay, so there's a lot to explore here, including the tram. I don't know that, well, with that water main as a fast travel, I don't know that there's any value in taking the tram back. Blessings of Yig.
Check-in approved.
I guess I am curious to see where exactly this tram goes. It's got two paths. Or no, it's just got the one? Okay. Yeah, I am curious to see where this heads. It's like we're bypassing a lot of stuff that we would have had to go through over on the right, possibly. Maybe it's just an in-map shortcut. Huh. Yeah, it's like a monorail at the park. I think it's just taking us through the facility. It's locked from this side. Get this open. Anything of interest in here? I don't know what that did. Okay, message from the witch. Wave dust, gale, mist, cloud. The epicenter of Gate's energy research, the reactor complex, or simply the reactors, are set within the deepest region of the facility. 4 primary reactors in this sector provide energy to the facility at large, as well as ignition power for the highly experimental fusion generator that lay at the heart. Due to the nature of Gatekeeper operations, the area also acts as a transit zone to and from data redacted. And now we have an entity for this lady on the loudspeaker, the witch. Gatekeeper witch, the Hexen. Whether you think of them as witches, druids, magic users, or any of the multitude of names and titles accrued over the millennia, Gatekeeper witches are something else again. They are both seer and soldier, mystic mercenaries who have more than parted the veil. They've torn it down and used it as a cape. They are weak against fire and plasma, less affected by laser, immune to holy. And I don't think I have plasma or fire on me, which isn't great, but maybe I can figure something out. I don't know what that button did. That unlocked that door. Okay. What does that say? Burn in the 7 rays? Oh boy. Okay. Well, we might have some problems here. I guess we should start exploring. Lights are sort of back on, but it's not very bright in here. I don't know which way to go here. The facility here seems clean. Undamaged. No dead bodies and splashes of blood everywhere. Got lift access here. I kind of feel like I should take the tram back to the stars. Maybe? Might be getting ahead of ourselves here a little bit. An aquarium. Seems unbreakable. Plant toolbox. Bleach. Okay, more pipes on the walls. Locked. Burn in the 7 rays. That doesn't seem that welcoming. Another great, like, mood / like, thematic area. It's pretty well done. I'll give them that. What is that? Don't know. There wasn't a socket in there. I hear somebody. Somebody tromping around in there. Where are you? Are you above me? I'm not sure which weapon to have out here. Is that a gatekeeper? There's somebody floating around right there. I can't tell what it is.
Maybe we could sneak a little nap in the break room.
NVGs might be good here. Where did he go?
They worship the chameleon, the trickster, the dark mother.
Yeah, there's like a guy in like robes floating around.
Rank. They worship the chameleon, the trickster, the
Okay, he's got a forward shield. We get him? Okay, my little Exor helper here was huge. That was amazing. I think we saw... I don't know if there's anybody else in here. I think we saw a entry for this pop-up. Yeah, what was that guy? The Abyssal, Gatekeeper Mystagogue. Those gatekeepers who have delved most deeply into the arcane, Mystagogues typically come with backgrounds of direct or indirect communion with otherworldly or supernatural entities. There's no single path for a mystagogue. Their ranks boast witch doctors, priestesses, brujos, and shaman. As such, their relationship with the numinous or occult can take many forms. A common thread, however, is an unusual curiosity, even doubt, about the true nature of their gods or divinities. Weak against electricity, less affected by laser. I did not bring my electricity tool with me, but it's very weak anyway, so I don't know. I think there are some weapons. I think there are some weapons that come with electricity. All right, let me chop this guy up and see what he drops. What is he dropping here? Arcane scrap? Okay. That's new. Something called an imbued parchment. What is an imbued parchment? A sheet of parchment imbued with the strange chemicals found amidst Gatekeeper belongings. I guess this is a subcomponent used for making something else. Look at this, he's got purple blood. All right, we got a human arm from the military. We got an imbued parchment. My rebar bolt. And the mystagogue's head. That gave us the idea for the drop shield, which is what? A throwable shield that protects from harm and allows projectiles to pass through one side of it. Requires flickering eye, Kevlar scrap, sensor, and arcane scrap. A throwable shield protects from harm and allows projectiles... Oh, you can shoot while holding it up. Oh, that's interesting. The left eye appears to still twitch about as if observing you angrily. Oh, I can disassemble this. I can scrap this at the repair bench to get the eye in the brain. So I gotta haul it around. It's 3 pounds. I gotta haul it around for now.
Good morning, children! What a beautiful day in the depths of creation. Your fate is our concern zone. Have an extraordinary 24 hours, whether you live to see another day.
The witch is giving us some problems. I think we want to kill this guy. Let's try the... Oh, I can't get in there. I'm gonna try the deatomizer on him, because it's very strong. Some ammo that I don't really need. Does the deatomizer do plasma damage? No, it's a laser cannon.
Where's something to kill? Anything.
There's another gatekeeper around here somewhere. It's very tense. It's a very, very tense situation, I will say that. What does this say? Burn in the 7 rays? Okay. Yeah, I think there's someone up top. Not sure right now.
To kill. Anything.
I'm gonna explore this pretty carefully here. Actually, I need to wrap the episode up right now, don't I? Yeah, I do. It's getting a little long in the tooth again. I think maybe I wanna take the tram back to the entrance and start from the real start. I can't talk. I'm so nerve-wracked in this scenario. Here's a box we haven't seen before. New materials, perhaps? What do we have in here? Silver scrap, arcane scrap, that's new. Capacitor, wood plank, stapler, silver scrap, and cloth. All right, so the only thing, there might be more than that that can drop. The only thing we've seen so far is the arcane scrap. Yeah, I think we got a little bit ahead of ourselves with the tram. So I think I am gonna head back to the very start of the zone. This goes all the way around, so we can use it to get around, but for right now, I think we're better off starting at the beginning and exploring and seeing what we find. We'll do that starting with the next episode, because I'm going to wrap this one up here. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the playthrough. I am getting very excited to see the credits roll. I'm excited to see us finally escape. I think this has got to be the last area, right? They've made a big deal about how it's the deepest part of the facility. We got one last set of objectives with these four reactors we have to turn on, and then there's the Gatekeepers exit. And I think I kind of understand what the plot is going for a little bit too, in that they're trying to stop anything from getting out, right? The Gatekeepers see things in more than just black and white, right? It's black all the way down. They're trying to, I think, protect the world at the cost of all of us, right? So like, we should really just give up and die and not move forward rather than try to get out. Because if we get out, then Dr. Khan gets out, a whole bunch of other stuff gets out. It's a nightmare. And nobody wants that, except it's in reality, like when you're really confronted with the choice of, you can give up and die, not knowing for certain that you're right, or you can sacrifice yourself for maybe the world. And we have the added benefit of being pretty ignorant because the Gatekeepers are not sharing information with us. So obviously we're gonna keep playing the game. Our character's gonna keep trying to get out. And probably the Gatekeepers are right to try to stop him, but I think they're going to fail, and we're probably going to unleash the apocalypse at the end of this story. But who knows? We'll see what they have to say when we get there. For now, thanks again for watching. We're gonna call that the episode. We'll be back with more Abiotic Factor in the next one. Hope to see you then. Until then, be well, take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye.